All right, baby. We in here, man. Let's go ahead and scout the enemy. And they're about to tip it off, baby. Here we go. Second round of the quarterfinals. And Pitt's got the ball. That's the guy right there, dude. Blake Henson. Oh, man. Nice post entry, bro. 2-0. Oh, wow. How's that not a travel? Yes, ma'am. I'm just sitting here on another live stream. Give me 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Nah, you straight. Oh, what's up, Sarge? Nah, he obviously didn't. That's why he's downtown. Yeah, he stopped because he knew what the deal was. Yeah, yeah, nah. Yeah, I'm just doing the second game. I'm just doing the second game, so. But I appreciate you. Wait, Forest and Pitt. Carolina plays the winner of this game. So, well, I got to work tonight, so I'm working a couple hours tonight. So, but yeah, I'll watch this game and then I'll work a couple hours tonight and then be back at it full speed tomorrow. I think it's a 6:30 game. Yeah. Nah, I don't have to take off tomorrow. No, ma'am. All right. All right. I'll let you, Sarge. I appreciate you. All right, bye. All right. We back in here, man. You need a bracket so you can get the blue marker out. What you mean, Preston? What are we talking about, man? I got the W right up here. You can't see it because my thing is in the way, but I got the W right up there, bro. We're gonna try to put 3 little W's on there. What's up, Rob? Did you come back from the did you get your ear checked out, bro? Yeah, hopefully you got your ear checked out, man. Yeah, we're just gonna put 3 W's and then I'll once we win the ACC tournament, man, I'm gonna frame it because it's the first. It'll be the first one. You need to go get that ear checked out, Rob. Straight there. Ooh, big finish. 2-2. 2-2. That's a big man stinking move right there, dude. Blake Henson's a big, tough guy, too. He's kind of a tweener, man. I mean, I guess you could put Harrison on him. Because that's still the guy that you got to stop. Ooh. Unforced turnover, bro. Yeah, I guess it would be nice to it'd be nice to get a team that had already played 2 games in 2 days. Yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense, Preston. That makes sense, man. Maybe get some tired legs. I don't know, though, man. I feel like Pitt, though they're tough, they're kind of one-dimensional where it kind of just goes through Blake Henson. Oh, we did, Rob. That was a stinking whooping, bro. They put it on him. They stinking put him. It was an impressive win. It was an impressive win. Yeah, they're only 17-16, but you know, that's not a that's an athletic team, man. And they kind of made like light work of them. Oh, good hands. Push it forward. 4-4. I think that's Wake's got all 4 points on the break right now, too, dude. He had a great day. He had a great day, man. You couldn't ask more from your freshman point guard than 8 points. I think he had 6 assists. He was diving all over the stinking ground. He really set the tone, man. He really did. And when he started making those plays on the floor, I think it just elevated everybody else's defensive prowess too, man. So, I mean, and then he still, like I said, he manufactured a lot of offense, letting RJ and the guys get a little break. Whoa! Reed just stepped out for a 3-ball. 7-7, man. Ha! I don't know, man. I guess he's thinking spent some time on the trampoline or something because that dunk was nasty. And he had 12 points. And he was efficient shooting the ball. Yeah, I was listening to some of the Baycott interview, yeah. I was listening to some of it, Rob. And, you know, I'm telling you, man, I think it's a Destiny team, bro. Oh, he traveled. That's a travel, bro. Once you pivot and turn around 3 times and then you take 2 steps to the basket, that's not how it works. How do you not see that? Waka! 10-9 Pitt, Wake Forest ball coming across the half-court line. That's a foul. It's been kind of sloppy a little bit. A little sloppy. Probably the only travel called alternative. They didn't call it. Look at that. That's clearly a walk. Yeah, I'm always happy to see the Dukies lose, man. But, you know, then you got to hear the state fans like, this is our year, you know. This is our year. I don't know, man. That should be a good basketball game, though. Because apparently state is they're filling it. I guess DJ Horn's back now, man. So it'll be interesting to see how they go on day 3. Because Duke's got fresh legs, obviously. Yeah, I was surprised at the State Clemson game, dude, for sure. I was definitely really surprised at the outcome of the NC State Clemson game. I mean, they almost beat them by 20. And Clemson was the team that I was thinking that could possibly make a push. Who do y'all want to play, man? Who's the better matchup for Carolina? Is it Pitt or is it Wake? That is the question. They can for about a half, Preston. About a half of basketball. Then when they come out, bro, when they come out, that's when all of a sudden, you know, out of the break, they just completely drop the ball. Yeah, third game on those legs, man. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. Hopefully they play each other like hard, bro. Hopefully they play each other hard and Wake gets the dub. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan. They're different though. I think Duke they're legitimate crybabies, and I think that State. How would I summarize the typical? There's some decent State fans, as much as it pains me to say that, but they're man, I'm trying to think of the right word. State fans are extremely arrogant, but like for no reason. I think that would be the best way to summarize your typical, your typical State fan. That's hilarious, Preston. He said those idiots. Oh my goodness. Pull it. Whack up. Tied up, man. Knotted at 12, bro. Knotted at 12. It's absolutely true. Are you talking about their outstanding chant? Or are we talking about... Let me see, man. That would be very LOL State of them. Good box out. That's how you box out right there, young kids. Wag up. Uh-oh. Pitt starting to heat up. It was their play. So the players in the locker room were actually chanting 2 more games. Ah, that'd be stinking. That's funny, man. That's stinking funny. Ah, he just wanted to go sit over there by the cheerleaders. I ain't mad at you, bro. Pull up. Bang, bang. Oh, man. Good old NC State, guys. 2 more games. 2 more games. That's stinking hilarious, dude. Oh, good hands. Jump ball. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, they're not going to let up. Feel a little chippy, a little physical. Get a little chippy and physical down there. Yeah, Salas is a hooper, man, and they got a lot of length. They got some longer bodies on that Wake Forest team, but Pitt is tough. Pitt's just going to be a tough team, dude. I kind of got mixed emotions about it, but I feel in my heart that Pitt is the easier matchup because I think there's less to worry about. Because you got to really shut down Blake Henson. Obviously Ishmael Leggett is a really good defender, but Yeah, I think we deserve that 4th 1 seed right now, Rob. Especially if we win the ACC, bro. I don't see how Tennessee can get that over us, even if they win the SEC, considering that we beat them head to head. And I think that they have like one less loss, but I would agree. I think Carolina wins the ACC, regular season and the tournament. You know, for them not to be a 1 seed is just it's preposterous, especially if they sweep. If they beat another Duke, if they beat Duke 3 times, like, come on, bro. Like, what do you got to do at that point? You know. But we got to get there first. And tremendous first step in the right direction by beating the brakes off of stinking Florida State by 25 in the first round. Or in our first round, in the quarterfinal round. Let me fix that real quick. So, we'll take that all stinking day, bro. All day, baby. Who you guys got, man? Legitimately. Tomorrow night, I think the game is at 6:30, right, Rob? If I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, it might be it's a 7 p.m. tip. So, probably about 6:55. About 6:55, we'll go live, brother. About 6:55, man. See that would I don't know if I want to go out west. I mean, there's obviously Carolina fans all over the country. You know, if there's one team that can still have a pretty good home crowd, if you will, it's Carolina out on the West Coast. You know, if we're talking about a team from an opposite coast, like if, you know, if I don't know, Southern Cal came over to North Carolina, they had to play in Charlotte or something, you might have a decent turnout, but you're not going to have the turnout of like a North Carolina in Southern California. But, you know, that is another legitimate, you know, point to bring up. Do you want the 1 seed and then you're paired with Arizona out west? Or would you rather have a 2 seed and, you know, maybe have to play, you know, in the same bracket as a UConn? I'd like to not play Arizona, man. I don't want to stinking. Yeah, Charlotte in the first week. Yeah, I just don't want to play. I don't want to play Caleb Love, man. Unless it's, you know, in the Final Four or something like that. I don't want to play Arizona, which I don't know that they're. We'll see. You know, Caleb Love can get magical. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying, man. So I guess it would be better to go out west in that case, but oh, definitely, man. I'm a huge Caleb Love fan. Love the kid. Love the kid, and I'm glad he's having a lot of success, dude. Absolutely. I'm rooting for him. You know, if God forbid Carolina gets put out early, you know, I'll be pulling for Arizona. No doubt about it. I'll be pulling for Caleb. Not ashamed to say it. But yeah, UConn and Boston, no thanks. Oh, you know they do. I know they do. Yeah, I know they do, man. But yeah, I don't want it. I don't want it right now. Oh, come on, bro. And then he pulled up a little stinking 2-man game with a pull up, dude. ESPN done switched it up on me, man. I'm sitting here watching highlights, and I'm like, when the heck is the game going to come back on? Now Pitt's up 22-14. I'm ready to get out of this thing, Rob. I think it's a sinking ship, bro. I'm ready to get out of it, man. And I am praying personally that we go to the SEC. Dang, he pulled up from deep. Hey, Blake is a hooper, man. Yeah, I'm ready to get out of the ACC, man. I know that people are going to hate to hear that, but it's a sinking ship, bro. It's going down. And Carolina needs to they need to leave, and they need to go to the Southeastern Conference. I keep hearing people, all these people that are like talking about like, I think Carolina's a fit in the Big Ten. Like I don't see it. I just don't see it. And I don't know why everyone says that, because I think, it just makes sense that Carolina would play in the SEC. And that's where I hope they go. I really do. I will say this as well. I think that the SEC really wants Carolina. But once again, the question is going to be with everything that's transpiring with the Board of Governors now. How do we shake NC State off of our stinking ankle? And say, hey, we got to do what's best for us, and the Board of Governors not veto our ability to move. Hey, I appreciate you, Brandon. Thanks, man. Thanks for liking the stream. If you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that like button, man. Just for the algorithm, so everybody knows that we're on right now. We can hang out. But I think the SEC is going to do what they need to do to try to pull Carolina over eventually. I'm saying that's what I want to happen, but I legitimately think that they're not going to allow, if the Big Ten is going to continue to expand, what other school has a bigger brand than North Carolina? Can you let the Big Ten poach us? I don't think so, man. And I think the SEC wants North Carolina bad. I really do. At the end of the day, they would love to have North Carolina, the flagship of this entire state, and it'll eventually happen because the ACC is eventually going to. It might not go under, but you're looking at the same crap that's happening with the Pac-12 right now, where they're it's not even a shell of its former self. So, and I think it would be much more exciting anyway for Carolina to be in the SEC. And I don't think it's a Maryland thing at all. Like what happened to Maryland? It's a foul. Because Maryland's not been good since they left the ACC in basketball or football. Yeah, it's basically like a group of five now. And the ACC would end up following suit because you have teams like Cal and Stanford. It just doesn't move the needle, bro. And I am super excited. One thing I am happy about is that, Carolina, they don't have to play. Let me see. Let me look this up real quick. Make sure I'm not being a moron. But we kind of lucked out schedule-wise. Oh, I know. Preston, we would have a blast, man. We would have a blast, dude. We would have a stinking blast. There's almost no home game that we would have, dude, that it just wouldn't be. It'd be a spectacle, man. We would have so much fun. It would just be great for the football program. It'd be great for the fan base. I truly believe this. This is something that I don't think a lot of people take into consideration. North Carolina goes to the SEC. Hey, North Carolina puts out a ton of 4-star and 5-star athletes. It's a top 10 state in the nation that does that. A lot of these kids will stay home. They will stink and stay home, man. They will play for their home state. Obviously NIL factors in and everything. That kind of muddies the water a little bit. But if you're going to have, hey, I can represent my state in the SEC, get paid decent money, Minnesota, Charlotte, North Carolina Central, James Madison, Duke, Pitt, Georgia Tech, Virginia, Florida State, Wake Forest, Boston College, and NC State. Carolina somehow, and they must know that Carolina, maybe they're trying to kiss our butt. I don't know. But we didn't have to play any 3 of those teams in year 1. That's great. I don't have a problem with that at all. No Cal, no Stanford, no SMU. Because guess what? I don't care about those football games. I care about beating the Charlotte 49ers as much as I would, get excited about playing the Cal Bears or the Stanford Cardinal, Oh, I'd love to see it all, Rob. I'd love to see it all, brother. Bama and Keenan, Georgia and Keenan, Tennessee and Keenan, South Carolina and Keenan. Dude, let's stinking go, man. Let's stinking go. If that doesn't get your juices going, I don't know what does. And that's another reason why I want to play. I'd rather go to the SEC because I want those regional rivalries. The state of North Carolina touches South Carolina, Georgia, Tennessee, Virginia if they come. I need that in my life. That's what I want. Heck, I'd love to go to a game, watch Carolina go into Knoxville and play in front of 105,000. I'd love that, dude. I'd love to see him go down to Athens, every couple years. Carolina and South Carolina to renew that year, be a yearly ordeal. Play in Columbia, play in Chapel Hill. Yes, man. Yes, please. Texas, Oklahoma, LSU. I mean, yeah, exactly, Preston. Yeah, we got lucked out, period, man. We lucked out, period, with the schedule. Man. But yeah, there's just so many games to be excited about, dude. And when you couple that with, possibly being able to bring or keep, some of that talent who would say, hey, man, we're still playing in the best conference in the country. Let's just stay home. My family can watch me play. I can make decent money. I could represent North Carolina where I grew up. I think it would greatly benefit the university. Plus, they're just making so much more money. Would there probably be a period where we have to adjust? Sure. Yeah, they're talking about NC State. If it does happen, if something like that were to happen, that State would probably go to the Big 12. But once again, man, they're not going to make nearly as much money. And so therefore, Blake, if he knocks that down, oof. That's why they would veto, Carolina moving, because it would create a disadvantage. Because you got Duke alum, State alum, you got Carolina alum, but that's what I'm worried about. Oh, nice oop. 25-18, man. Let's see if Wake Forest can cut back into this thing, dude. It's a tough shot. That's a tough shot, man. Pitt's kind of taking some questionable shots last couple possessions, man. I think if we win the ACC tournament, we have to. You win the regular season and the ACC tournament, and you don't get a 1 seed, that's a travesty. That's a stinking travesty. Not to mention we have the head-to-head against Tennessee. So you couple that with beating Tennessee head-to-head, I don't see how in the world Tennessee could get the 1 seed over us. But like we were talking about, you know, I guess it would be a big thing because even though we have to go out west, you know, you kind of avoid the possibility of playing UConn up in the Northeast. So that's obviously Carolina's travels well, but there'll be a ton of Huskies. A ton of Huskies up there if it comes to that. And then you have the Final Four that's down in Phoenix too, so. Yeah, it's possible, Preston. Man, dude, there's been a lot of just really bad situational awareness in this game. People poking the ball out from behind and stuff, man. Yeah, his knees were all banged up, weren't they, man? They were working on him on the bench. They were working on him on the bench, man, but man, I loved EC really set the tone, man. He was a tone setter today. Played so well, man. Played so well. Ah, good defense. 27-20. I can't. The Wake's uniforms are terrible. Those shorts are just really bad. Nice save. Push it. Oh, that's... No. That's a bad call, I think. It's good defense right there, man. Hands in the passing lane, bro. Yeah, that's out on Pitt. Who guards Blake Hinton, man? You put Harrison on him? Tough shot. Because he's a big body, man. He might even be just a little bit too big for Cormac. Man, their hands have been super active, dude. They really are, man. They have been really disruptive. Oh, got him in the corner. But you missed it. That was a tough angle. It was pretty until he missed it. Oh, you love Seth being aggressive, Rob. You love Seth being aggressive, bro. Whew. He said, Hildreth, this is how you do it. Yeah, when he got that full head of steam, man, I was kind of like thinking, look out. But when he took off, I was like, oh, man. It's showtime, baby. (29-20) Pitt. 3:21 to play. Wake Forest is going to the line when they come back. Okay, sounds good, Rob. I appreciate you hanging out for a little bit, brother. Appreciate you hanging out for a little bit. Hope your ear's okay, man. Yes. Yeah, big dog. We play the winner of this game right here, bro. That's why we're kind of hanging out and watching it real quick. So, I'm sorry, I'm looking at this thinking board. Yeah, Wake Forest, this is their second game in a row. So when they play Carolina, they'll be 2 games down. That means they've played 3, or it will be their 3rd game. So on one end, you have the tired legs for Wake Forest playing that extra basketball game. But like my real question is who guards Blake Henson? And I really do think that you might have to put Harrison Ingram on him just because he's got that body. Seth's been teasing us for a few games and finally got one. Boy, did he ever. Boy, did he ever. That was a stinking throwdown, man. You can see it in his eyes. You can see it in his eyes, man. He was like, man, I'm about to bring this one from the rafters. He's so explosive, too. He's got such tremendous bounce. Especially off 2 feet. He just kind of like just jumps off he comes off the floor, man. Big dog, you found me on the gram. What's up, brother? I got to start posting on there more often. I was posting on there for a long time. Oh, good night, bro. First thing pulls up is Seth's dunk. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, man. That's impressive. I wonder what it's like, dude. Hey, what's up, Mason? I appreciate the follow, brother. Appreciate the follow. I wonder what it's like. I've never been able to climb the ladder that way. Preston knows I'm a little dude, so I used to be able to get up and like get a couple fingers on the rim. Could never dunk it on a 10-foot rim. So I wonder what it's like to just be able to just fly through the air like that. Preston, you're probably a dunker, right? Yeah, you found me, big dog. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate the follow, man. I try to remember to stink and put some stuff on there all the time. Yeah, I dunked on 8-foot goals. I'll tell you a funny story. In the 8th grade, we had a little hoop. It was an 8-foot. We had an 8-foot goal on one side and a 10-foot goal on the other side. And we used to like playing on the 8-foot goal because we used to dunk on each other and stuff. You could dunk a tennis ball? Oh, that's still impressive, bro. And me being an idiot, I came down the lane on the 8-foot goal thinking that I was about to just completely throw it down on somebody because I had him on my hip. And so now I'm happy to touch the net. Yeah, right. So I go up with my left hand thinking I'm about to throw this thing down. And sure enough, I mean, full speed, I get hung. And I mean, I'm trying to throw it down. So I get hung, and it makes me like my body turn sideways, and I landed on my shoulder, my left shoulder. Hey, what's up, NBA fan? I appreciate this. You subscribing, brother. Appreciate you, man. I landed on my left shoulder and broke my left rotator cuff. And so I was stuck like this for like at least 3 weeks in a sling. Cause I just thought that I was gonna throw it down, bro. Just got hung. Boom. And came down on that thing. And I heard it pop. And I got up, it like knocked the wind out of me. So I'm like gasping for air. Ended up finding out I broke my rotator cuff on an 8-foot goal, man. What an idiot, right? Oh, that was nice right there, dude. And they're starting to walk away, bro. It's 37-23, man. Good night. Pitt's quietly stinking pulling to North Carolina. Wake better get right. You need this one, bro. Oh, that's big. They need him to start balling out. They need stinking Salas to start balling out, man. Y'all need to cut it to under 10, bro. D up right here. Oof. Good defense. Good defense. Oh, that's a foul. That's definitely a foul. Good night. Well, 37-26. Pitt's going to the line. I know. They need so they can work them. At least work him. Salas, he's the one who needs to stink in. He's got to start attacking, man. He needs to be aggressive. Be a little stingy with the basketball. Yeah, basketball's been a little unkind to me. I had to get a root canal on one of my front teeth my sophomore year. Outside playing basketball, I jumped too early for a rebound, and as I was coming back down, my buddy was coming up. We were just playing pickup ball. He was coming up, and his head, I didn't have a mouthpiece in. His head hit my stinking mouth, and oh my goodness. When I tell you it was an excruciating pain, jacked my stinking tooth up. Always wear a mouthpiece. If I can, always wear a mouthpiece, man. No matter what you're doing, wear a stinking mouthpiece, dude. If you could smack the backboard, that's still pretty good. That's still good, man. I mean, I can touch the backboard. I'm not smacking it on a 10-foot goal anymore, especially not now. I'm 37 and out of shape. So, and I'm 5'6". Well, I'm 5'7" with my shoes on. So we'll call it 5'7". We'll call it 5'7". Oh, yeah. Yep. That's going to be on Blake Henson, too. Dead ball foul. High school, college days. Oh, yeah, you're saying you can't do that anymore. Yeah, yeah. Come on, man. That's a tough stinking feed, bro. .3 to shoot, man. Are you serious right now, Preston? Were y'all playing 2s and 3s? Because I know daggone well you didn't make 3 straight against Rasheed Wallace. The 40 and over league. I hear you, big dog. I have nothing more to add to that story. It must have been a 21-3 whooping. Yikes, man. 38-26 Pitt. Pitt goes into the half, bro, with a stinking 12-point lead, man. Yeah, basically. That's when he decided to turn it on. So you got up by 3. You started talking trash, and then Rasheed was like, okay, all right, I'm not playing with you anymore. That's funny, man. He said, I was going to be cool with you, Preston, all right, until you started running your mouth. Now I'm thinking about I'm about to go to town on you, bud. How many dunks did he get in that game to 21? No trash for me. As long as he doesn't dunk on you. Don't let him dunk on you. Yeah, I'd love to see RJ get just a plethora of accolades. Oh, he wasn't even trying. Yeah, I'm sure he wasn't, Preston. I'm sure he wasn't, brother. Rasheed Wallace. One of the greats. So Pitt takes a 38-26 lead into the half. Henson's got to get going, man, if they're going to have any shot of coming back in this stinking ball game. Salas has only got 3. He's got that 1-3 ball. Hildreth has 10. Reed has 7, but Henson's got 10. He's 3 for 6, 2 for 3 from 3. And then Ishmael Leggett off the bench has 11. So and then Pitt's even out rebounding him 21-13, man. That's pretty big, dude. What about the commercials? What do you mean, big dog? Oh man, UConn ended up pouring it on Xavier, dude. They were up 34-33 at the half and ended up winning 87-60. I think it was Xavier. I think that's who they were playing. Yeah, finally, man. Yep. Yeah, finally, bro. Finally. That's like one of the only sources of revenue that we have right now, the channel at least, is because we don't have a store. The channel is monetized right now. We don't do a ton at all. And then, man, that dunk by Seth Trimble, bro. That's going to be on ESPN all stinking day. And then the memberships. So, yeah, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Hopefully it helps with, being able to make this a better thing. That's the whole goal, man, is to make it a better product, dude. Get a better setup, get, just better equipment, and to be able to do some stuff with the guys, to really be able to contribute, just have a good time with Tar Heel Nation, man. That's what I'm looking forward to, man. That's what I'm looking forward to. So, but I appreciate you, brother. I know, Preston, we're still trying to find out, like, financially how we can. There's some things that obviously they take money, and you got to order X amount of shirts. We're still looking at how to properly put out a store, whether or not we're gonna fulfill orders or not. There's just all these things that go into it. And then obviously I'm working a ton. So I got 3 kids playing sports right now. We're just busy, man. We're just busy, to be completely honest with you. But I can't wait to get the shirt out too, because I think it's a cool shirt. It's gonna be a cool shirt. I think it's gonna be a real cool shirt, and I'm excited about making more. Because I got some good ideas. I feel like I got some good ideas, man, as far as some good shirts that nobody else would have. So I'm working on it, Preston. I'm still working on it, bro. And, slowly but surely building up the revenue so that we can go out there and make that stuff happen, man, and be efficient. That it's a good product. Don't want it to be any crappy stuff. But I got you, brother. I got you. What do you think? What do you guys think? Obviously, I would change it up during football season. But do you guys like, for the couple of guys that are in here, man? I know Preston is in here very often. Big Dog, you're in here all the time, man. Don't put Duke on it. Yeah. Do you guys like the format right here? Like, it would just be changed to maybe put Keenan, a shot from above. Yeah, I know. I got you, Big Dog. Yeah, we'll have the big and talls, because I've already had a couple of people say, hey, bro, like, listen, we're not all 5'6", 185, 190 pounds like you are. Okay, all right, I got you, man. So, I got you, brother. We'll make sure that the big boys are taken care of, too. We'll make sure the big boys are taken care of, too. Okay, all right. Because initially when we were doing this, it was just a screen, but I figured that this would be kind of cool, to just kind of give it a little bit more, flavor for Carolina fans. So we'll do, I'll probably just change it to the same thing with Keenan. And we'll probably get some flack for it. But I'll put on the bottom, instead of the national champions, I'll put ACC champions. And I guarantee you, though, people are going to come in and be like, oh, my goodness, your last championship was 1980, But, hey, man, we got to go hard with what we got, right? That's what we got to do. So maybe we'll put up on top or something like that, some honored numbers. But which is this? Are you talking about? It's not Uncle Lou, is it? You gonna be bored when the off season hits, Rob? Well, I will do my best, brother. If you like Carolina football, I will do my best to put out some content to entertain. I love Carolina football. A lot of guys know that I'm even more passionate about that than basketball, to be honest with you, just because I love the game of football. So I'll be excited to cover like spring ball and stuff like that, but we'll try to make it exciting, bro. We'll still have a good time, man. We'll still have a good time. Yeah, I appreciate you, Big Dog. This is a thing now, bro. Like, this is a thing. And, like I've told you guys before, I'm nobody, but I like hanging out with you guys. I've already made some good stinking, had some good relationships with people, man. So, and I'm looking forward to meeting, a lot more people, man. It's fun. It's time consuming, but you guys know, man, I love Carolina sports, especially football and basketball. So, I'm already passionate about it. I was already going to watch the games. I watch every game, and I just like talking about it, man. I like talking about it, so. All the way through, baby. He cusses and rants and raves and yells at his Tennessee fan wife. Is this legitimate or is this like part of his is I'm trying to think what's this guy's name? Let me see. Do you know what's the name of his channel? He's a legitimate dude. And this is not like it's not like part of his act. What's up, baby? Let me see. Yeah. He cusses and raves and rants at his Tennessee. That's ridiculous, bro. South Carolina Gamecocks. I don't even know what I would put, man. Yeah, set it on fire, Rob. What's that? Yeah, let me take a bite of this real quick. Let me see what's going on here. It's got like a, what's the? It's avocado lemon. Ooh. That's my favorite. Ooh. Mmm. Very good. Mmm. Sorry, guys. Little Russ is in the house. No, I'm not. We have to leave. Where are you going to? Ren's practice? South Carolina Gamecocks. Is it, I know there's another dude, but he only does, like, stuff in his car. He does, like, stuff in his car where he just, like, drives around and he talks. He kind of rants. Okay, yeah. You got to send it to me, Preston. And die. Oh, you definitely got to stink him. Okay, so it is that guy. So, what's his stinking? What is his? It's Carolina. Is it Carolina Jackpot? Is that who you're talking about? Carolina Jackpot? I think that's the dude, man, that I'm thinking of. Yeah, I've seen him. I didn't watch the one though. I haven't seen the one where he where Carolina beat him. So I'll have to look that up, dude, and watch that because you know that stuff will be music to my stinking ears, dude. If you don't know already, I do not like South Carolina at all. Like outside of the Atlantic Coast Conference in the Big Four, you know, that is the team that I love to hate the most. We are their daddy. And those guys are unbelievable, man. I've had some heated debates with some South Carolina fans. I'm trying to look. I'm trying to see because I got to save this one, dude. Let me see. That would be good night. That's got to be 8-9 months ago. I'm starting to think I have some mental problems and football is bringing them out. Okay, I think I just found it. App State. No. I didn't find it. I didn't find it. South Carolina O-line, totally embarrassing. UNC Tar Heel average D looks. Okay. I'm going to have to check this one out. This has got to be the yeah, this guy's funny, man. This guy's thinking funny. Yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to listening to this. But yeah, man, I'm hoping that during next football, so before football season, you know, what I'm hoping transpires is that we have the store up, one. So that's one of the things that I'm trying to work on this summer. And two, I'd like to add in like a call-in show. Because this is cool. I enjoy this, man, but I sure would like to actually stink and talk to you guys, dude. Like, be able to speak to you guys, and I'd like you guys to be able to speak to me as opposed to commenting, man. So that's the kind of, you know, like the downside. The downside. I wish we could all like legitimately communicate. Obviously, once you get like 50, 60 people in here, you know, that can get hectic. But what I would like to start doing eventually before next football season is adding a segment to where we have like a, you know, like maybe a Friday night call-in show before the Saturday game or something, where we just kind of talk about the game, what we're looking for, you know, and kind of let you guys dictate, you know, where everything is going, you know, kind of like run the show, if you will. You know, if you're like, hey, this is what I want to talk about. And look, because I can sit here and talk about this stuff all day, man. I'm passionate about it. And I think that, you know, that would be another a good thing that we could add to the channel. It's just having that weekly call-in show and letting people talk it out. Because IC does really good stuff, man. You know, Tar Heel Illustrated does really good stuff, but, you know, they have the message boards and everything, but I really do like the idea of, you know, letting, you know, because that's what I am. I'm just a fan, you know. I'm just a Tar Heel sports connoisseur, just like you guys are, and just kind of letting Tar Heel Nation get on here, dude, and have a chance to express, you know, things they're excited about and concerns, you know. So I think it'd be cool, man. I think it'd be real cool. So those are the two things that I'm really looking at implementing coming up. And like I said, man, I got to keep telling myself, you know, hey, we've been doing this for like 9 months now, you know, 8-9 months. So it's still really young, which is crazy because I feel like we've been here for a long time. Blake Henson, bro, with a step back three to start the stinking half, dude. $15-point lead. Oh, that's a tough post entry, man. Good night, dude. Where is the art of the post entry pass anymore? Like, do we just not practice that? Oh, he's going to be shooting three. At least he's going to the line. Yeah, I like doing the live stream, Preston. I like the live stream, bro. Like I said, I like hanging out with you guys. Come on, man. You need to knock all three of them down, bro. Don't be playing around. There's one. I think Hildreth is their leading scorer, dude. I think he's got 11 right now. There's two. Bang. Knocked them all three down. All right, 12-point game, man. You got to lock down Blake Henson, dude. That's going to be the key. Here he is. Oh, man, that was a tough pass. What in the world? Keep working. Keep working, 4. Traveled. Who comes back next year, Preston? He's smacking all over the ball, man. Oh, good poke. That's good stinking defense right there, bro. Forgive my wife and daughter in the background there. Oh, he's starting to talk. He's starting to talk. Look, he gave him that look. Watch out. RJ and you think so? I hope so, man. ECRJ and Harrison Ingram, that'd be great. That would be stinking great, man. Fuss at her like she's a Tennessee fan. I'm civilized. I'm civilized, Preston. I got a little civility about me, man. I don't do the I'm not real good at the wife beater and trailer park thing. Oh man, he got away with a travel. It's a little touchy, man. Family man, brother. Family man. Yes, sir. It's getting a little chippy down there. Pull it. All right, let's go. Come on, Salas. Make it a ball game, man. And they're feeding Reed down low. Oh, once again, bro, there's been a lot of guys being caught on the backside, bro. He got hit in the chops, too. Oh, should have trapped right there. He's shooting him. Come on, man. Put him on the line. Wake Forest might be trying to make a little run right here, guys. Wake Forest might be trying to make a little run right here. 8-point game. That's a tough shot, bro. That's a tough shot, man. Can't let him get in the paint like that, dude. But that's knocking him down right there. It's a big shot. Put it back to 10. It was good defense. It's just a heck of a shot. Oh, that's another tough shot. Good night. That's some backyard basketball right there, bro. I really do, man. I think we're gonna be pleasantly surprised. I think we're going to be pleasantly surprised, bro. Crappy schedule. I think we're going to make some much-needed adjustments. Jeff Collins is going to be improved on defense. I think there's going to be a slight culture change. I don't know if it'll be exactly where we want it to be, but I do think that they'll play a little bit tougher. I'm excited about guys like Amari Campbell. Don't be surprised if we start off 6, 7, 8-0 again. Don't be surprised at all. It has to do with the schedule. Has to do with the schedule as well, but we do have some pieces, man. And I think with the right offensive adjustment, dude, we'll be okay. And with the lack of preseason hype, we're not going to be a top 25 team preseason, you know. I think, you know, it'll get the media out of their heads, and they can focus on getting better in practice, fixing some things, man. So I think we're going to have a good time, Preston. I really do, man. I think it's going to be a fun football season. Coming off of a national championship too, right? So we'll go ahead and win the ACC championship. We'll win the national championship. Then we'll get right into football season, bro. And you know, I think we'll be all right, man. We'll be pleasantly surprised. Got some good pieces, man. They're sleeping on us, and that's a good thing. Because I think we've had just maybe just way too much hype going into the last couple of years. And, you know, even a guy like Drake May can only take you so far when you're just, hey, give him the ball and let him work. We'll see, brother. We'll see. But I'm excited about football season. There's going to be a lot of boring football games to start off. Minnesota game will be kind of exciting. The next three, you know, I don't even know why we're playing them, to be honest with you. Even James Madison, with what they've lost, their quarterback, their coach, you know. But it is what it is, man. It'll be nice to, those should be 3 wins. And then even our ACC opponents, they're all winnable games. So we'll be 8-0 outside of the top 25. Yeah, they do, man. They do have a legit quarterback this year. But I will still be disappointed if North Carolina doesn't beat Minnesota. And obviously, we'll get into the nitty-gritty of that. Come football season, but we still should beat the Golden Gophers, even up in Minnesota. First game of the year. Puke at NC State tonight at 7 o'clock. I'm going to be sitting at work watching that. Good night, bro. What are you doing? That was a terrible shot. It's a heck of a finish, man. That's a heck of a finish, dude. Back out to 13, too. Wake kind of made a little run, man, and then a couple of bad possessions. Bench points, 25-0. Pitt looks like the much more complete team, man. And I'm a little surprised by that, to be completely honest with you. I'm a little surprised by that. Let's see, Preston. Let's see who Minnesota got, man. Yeah, man. Yep. It's gonna be another physical game. But like I said, Pitt looks like the more complete team right now, and I am a little surprised by that. Max Brosmer from the University of New Hampshire. Yeah, we'll see, man. Yeah. Tomorrow's game is at 7 o'clock, Eric. It'll be 7 o'clock, bro. Yeah, I was just actually looking him up. So it said that he had 3,200 yards passing, 29 touchdowns to 6 interceptions, and he rushed for 5. I have to watch him on tape. But it said that the Minnesota faithful are extremely excited, but grad transfer, who's the most talented passer in the Porter. I'm not sure that it's that close, which is an interesting 56 touchdowns the last 2 seasons, first team all CAA selection. Yeah, they seem to be excited about him, bro. Yeah, he's got to be better than the Greek Rifle, because they were averaging, I think it said 153 yards passing a game. So that'll make any fan base go stir crazy. The Greek Rifle. They were I remember Minnesota fans talking him up though before the Carolina game. So who knows, man? Who stinking knows? Yeah, it's gonna be a 7 o'clock game, brother. 7 o'clock game, and we'll probably good night. I'm losing my track of time. Today is Thursday. Tomorrow's Friday. Yeah, so probably end up watching the second half of the Duke game because they're both coming on so late. I do want to put out, Lord willing, Carolina beats either Pitt or Wake, and put out a reaction video. Ooh, oh man, good block. Good stinking block, dude. I thought he was about to bring the roof down. And then we'll watch the second half of that last semifinal, and then obviously Saturday, it should be the Heels and whoever else. Come on, man. D him up. Oh, bro. That's a big league shot, man. Blake Henson, bro, puts it back out to 15, man. Thursday and Saturday? Yeah. Yeah, I would imagine that they will, Eric. And they're playing good defense too right now, man. Just something to look at, dude. Tomorrow's game, if they play Pitt, it could be an ugly basketball game. Could be an ugly basketball game where they make Carolina. It's one of them games where, like, wow, good cut. The Carolina has to work for everything. They have won a couple of ugly games, yeah. They can win multiple ways, no doubt. Man, Pitt's about to stink and run away with this game, bro. Yeah, Pitt's about to run away, man. They're up 17 right now, and Wake Forest really hasn't shown anything that would give me any confidence that they're about to go on some kind of run. That was a good back cut, man. That was a good back cut right there. They really are, Brian. They really are, bro. Oh, good move. Oh. Apparently, I'm breathing hard. My wife just texted me and said, stop breathing hard, so I apologize. Good. Now he pulled that from deep. He was stinking feeling it, dude. $19. I mean, where do you go? Where do you go if you're waiting? It's got to be in Salas's hands. You got to, I mean, it can't be just one-on-one either, man. Like, high ball screen right here, bro. Let him go to work. I don't even think this is the answer, bro. I mean, that worked that time. And cut it to 17, 12 minutes to play. When the wife wants you to stop breathing. My thoughts were that I would legitimately rather play Wake Forest. Even though I was thinking that Wake Forest was the better team. But, just, there we go. There we go. Cut it to 15. All right, let's go. Because Pitt is a physical, I think Wake is a team that Carolina can run against. It's another matchup thing. It's why I thought Virginia Tech was a better matchup than Florida State, but Carolina basically showed me, hey, Russ, shut your mouth. We'll beat them by 25 too. That's a bad call, man. I think he went straight up on that one, dude. But Pitt is just a physical team, and Carolina can win those games. Carolina can definitely win those games because Carolina can be physical. But anytime that a team is going to allow Carolina to run, I like that matchup better. I like that matchup better than a team that's going to try to slow it down. Blake Henson is going to do what he does. Because I think we can run with anybody. So I would rather play Wake. But it's looking like that may not be what we're going to see. Because Jeff Capel's teams have been they've been kind of a thorn in Carolina's side. I mean, Carolina got the better of them in Pitt this year, earlier in the season, but it would be an interesting game. It's gonna be an interesting game. Anytime they play teams that are trying to slow them down, it can make things interesting, as opposed to teams that would actually get up and down the floor trying to run with them. So I like playing the Wakes and the Tennessees and stuff like that. Like, hey, we'll run with you, bro. We will run with you all day. Y'all see that Shaq commercial? Did y'all get the Shaq commercial? I got the Shaq commercial, and I'm pretty sure that I just watched a double. Let's see, man. Houston's beating the brakes off of TCU right now. Houston's good, man. Houston's a good team. I'd like to be on the opposite side of the bracket than them. 15-point game with 11-12 to play, man. If Wake is gonna make a little run, they need to stink and get it, make it happen. I appreciate you, George. Thanks for liking the stream, brother. Yeah, I would say UConn. Yeah, I would say UConn as well, Brian. Because I think they got a little bit more size. And their offense, man, is just so it's almost unguardable, bro. It's almost stinking unguardable. Oof. Good night, man. See how they just muddy it up. Everything is just muddy. You know, they're scrappy. Their hands in the stinking way, swiping at the ball. What's up, Parker? How's it going, man? Yeah, obviously it's very difficult to repeat, but I mean they have the guys. Oh, that's big, dude. Need it. Need it. Need you to take over, dude. 9's not gonna cut it. 23. $14-point game. Ooh. Good D, good D, good recovery. Let's go. Shot clock violation, man. Let's go. 14-point game with 10:15 to play. What's up, Drew? Yeah, I know, Brian. That almost means for sure you think they're going to get they're going for Drake. Washington's like revamping anyway. Woo! Here comes Salas. Here comes Salas, bro. That's back-to-back triples. All right, 11-point game. See if they can get one more stop. Wake Forest ball. It's in 23's hands. Pull it, bro. Look out. Oh, man. Good feed. Ah, come on, dog. He got him with the reach in. Tough post entry right here, bro. But that's why you keep the ball up. You got to keep the ball up, man, because the guards are coming down and they're swiping. What's up, Drew? I can't remember if I said hey, man. What's up, brother? How you doing, bro? Oh, pull it. And one. And one on Blake Hinson, too, bro. Hey, that's under 10. That's under 10. That's a strong move against a strong man. Hildreth has got 17, bro. 18. 8-point ball game. It's looking a little different. Maximum effort, bro, for real. We'll send this bad boy into like double OT. Oh, that's going to be a... that's tough, man. Is that his fourth? That's 4 on Reed, bro. That's huge. Yeah, he got some body in there. It's tough, bro, but he got some body in there. Parker, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I have no idea. I have no idea. I would be lying to you if I told you that I followed the girls' lacrosse team. Now, Brian, I gotta I have to work a couple of hours, brother, so I won't be able to. Unfortunately not, man. Which there probably won't be a bunch of State or Duke fans tune into my live stream anyway. I'm sure I'm the last person that they want. to come and hang out with. What's happening, John? What's up, brother? Was that back to 10? Hey, if anybody knows, if anybody can help Parker out about UNC's women's lacrosse team. Oh, man, he got bailed out right there, bro. Well, at least he's going to the line for 2. 10-point game, man. A little bit of a run. A little bit of a stinking run. I would say it's kind of a ball game right now. Are they good, John? Well, I appreciate you, Brian. That means a lot, brother. I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man, I wish, but I got to work a couple of hours. And, that'd be a great game to watch. Obviously, I would love to watch that game in the tourney, man. Yeah, it's a 10-point game right now, John. It's what is it, 69-59? Or 59-49. I'm tripping, bro. 59-49 with 7:50 to play. TV timeout. And Wake Forest will be the line shooting 2. So they've made a little bit of a run, man. A little bit of a run. So we'll see if they can stink and capitalize on this and make this a stinking ball game, because they've been trailing, I think, by as much as 17, I want to say, is the largest lead thus far. Yeah, I think it's a 17-point deficit was the largest. 19. Man, they were down by 19. So, yeah, Pitt's winning right now, brother. 59-49 with 7:50 to play. Wake Forest is going to the line for 2. And Pitt has been extremely physical, man. Hands in the passing lanes. They're swiping at balls, dude. Blake Henson has had a really good game, but all of a sudden, Salas is starting to kind of turn up a little bit, man. He's hit a couple of threes. So we'll see, man. We'll see if they can make a run, but they've been playing from behind the whole game. Ranked number 9, my man, Preston. Yeah, Pitt doesn't need a couple more to solidify, being caught up to the big dance. I agree. At least this one. I think if you're 22-10 and you go to the semifinals of the ACC championship, or the semifinals of the ACC tournament, and you're the 4th overall seed, I mean, how does a top 4 team not make it in the regular season and in the ACC tournament, not get into the tourney? I mean, you're only going to take 3, because now Clemson is, that was a bad loss. As far as them, I mean, a lot of people are saying they're a lock, but, are we really only going to take 3 teams in the Atlantic Coast Conference? I don't know where all this hate's coming from either, man. Like, people are sleeping on the ACC. Wake Forest and Pitt are both on the bubble. Yeah, man. I mean, you're talking about possibly getting 3 Atlantic Coast Conference teams in. That's crazy to me. It doesn't really make much sense. All right, 9-point game, 59-50. He's got one more. Come on, Kevin. I think both of them, Preston. You know, I mean, maybe it's just like you know, a media thing, man. I can't think of whatever else, you know, it would be. I really can't, man. I don't know. I don't know what all the hate's coming from. Get a crook in their neck. I hear you, John. Well, nobody wants to play Carolina, bro. Nobody wants to play Carolina. You know, a lot of teams, they're not going to want to play Duke. You know, but then they'll say, well, those are your two. You know, after that. That's what they say. That's what they say. So, and that's with UVA. UVA, they're saying might not go. So, Blake hits them both, man. Back up to a 10-point game. Wake Forest with the basketball. That's a tough shot, bro. 8-point game, man. Salas is waking up. That was a tough make right there, though. Yeah, I hear you, John. I hear you, bro. It's definitely got a chance to be a really good league. You know, I think that it is a tough league. That was a big miss. Big miss. And one. Oh, man. 6-point game, guys. Bro, this is a ball game now, dude. This is a stinking ball game right now. He's still paid by the Big Ten. Nice cut to the basket, bro. Strong finish. Yes, sir. Come on, man. You got to knock this down, bro. Wow. 5-point game, bro. 5-point game. They were down by 19, dude. 16-4 run in the last 4:23. Oh, let's go. Get on the floor. Ah. Blake got the timeout, bro. $6:38 to play, man. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Dang, man. Wow. It's a ball game, bro. Need OT. Send it to overtime, boys. It's a totally different ball game right now, man. Totally different ball game right now. D him up. Ah, rolled out. Wake ball, bro. Down by 5. 6:15 to play. Salas is going to pull it. Oh, he's way off. Good night, man. He missed that by a mile, bro. Come on, man. D up, baby. Good defense. Wow. Wow. Back up to 7. Ishmael's got 20, bro. He's had a heck of a ball game too, man. Walk up! Wake Forest, bro, with the 3 balls. Down to 4, man. Down to 4. On the floor. He caught it on the floor. But that was a heck of a shot. Nah, there's no continuation in college, bro. Bang! 4-3. Yeah, man. Seriously, bro. Seriously, man. Come on, man. You don't want these. You don't want these, Ishmael. Ah! Oh! Thought that thing was coming out. Made the first one. It touched every part of the rim. Made them both. All right, 6-point game. Let's go. Let's go. Shooting 2, bro. What's up, Nick? How's it going, bro? You excited about the game tonight? What you think, bro? Is State gonna make it happen against the Dukies? Hell yeah. Let's go back. Oh my goodness, man. Then y'all next. I hear you, bro. I like it. I like it, brother. I like it. Hey, man, y'all got to get through Duke first, all right? Then we'll hash out the rest of that stuff later, man. I like it, though, man. Four-point game again. Let's go. Oh, I threw that away. That's thinking. Hold on, bro. He threw that into the bench. Ah. I know y'all did, bro. You surprised the crap out of me. Let Blake have that all day. Let's go. Wake Forest ball. Wake Forest ball. Ooh, he almost finished that thing, bro. He's shooting 2. Hunter Salas, man, is trying to put this thing on his back. Ah, bro, he almost finished that, man. Down by stinking 4, bro. Down by 4. Wake Forest at the line for 2. Come on, baby. You need to at least get the back end of this, man. Let's go. All right, 3-point game. That's a, bro, Ishmael has had a couple of those, man. Leggett has been big in this game. Back up to 5. Wake Forest had a chance, bro. Had a chance with the ball. Bang it. Oh, man, that crap was off the glass. All right, let's go. Back to a 3-point game. 3:23 to play. This actually turned into a decent basketball game, fellas. What in the world just happened? Oh! Come on! Uh-oh. No, sir! Blake Henson with the putback, man. (69-64). Back to a 5-point game, bro. 2:48 to play. Wake Forest ball. Man, that was big right there, bro. Wake had a chance to have the ball, man, with a chance to tie. And Leggett was just too tough on the glass, bro. Too tough on the glass. Be right back, fam. Give me 1 second. Last TV timeout. All right, I'm back. I'm back for the last 2:30, man, unless this thing goes in a stinking OT. Had to go utilize the latrine real quick. All this water I'm drinking. Hey, I tell you what, hopefully they run out of gas after they take a 1-point lead so that they are gassed. They've exuded a ton of energy to get back in this game, to get this W, and then they bring some dead, tired legs to the Carolina game tomorrow. That's what we're pulling for, Preston. Not to mention I pick Wake Forest in my bracket, so things are already not looking good. I can't remember. Did you pick Wake Forest or did you pick Pitt? Because I'm at the bottom of the barrel right now, man. I need some stinking help, dude. Did you pick Pitt? Yeah, yeah. I hear you, brother. I hear you. I'll let you know at the end of the night when you wake up in the morning and you see both of us at the bottom of the standings again. Going to the line, bro. Stop the clock. Whoever loses is who I picked. Yeah, I hear you, bro. Wow. I think Henson blocked that with the back of his hand. We had 9 people and then myself, so 10 total. What's up, Dub? Got Carolina Duke, bro. Carolina Duke in the final, and Carolina sweeps them for the 3rd time. They're just a better basketball team. Even though, you know, obviously it's extremely difficult to beat a good team 3 times. They just did it against Florida State. But obviously Florida State's not Duke. 4-point game, man. He only got the front end. Yep. There's no way that counts, bro. That's on the floor, yeah. Come on, man. There's no way that stinking counts. Yeah, I want to win those wristbands awfully bad. You're right, Preston. Send them in the mail to myself. No, it looks like I have no shot, dude. No shot at all. Oh, yeah? I mean, hey, I don't care who we got there, dude. As long as Carolina's there, brother, you know, I want to put that 19th banner back up. I want to get that 19th tournament banner up there, dude. We already got the regular season. Let's go get the stinking tourney banner. And let's get that 1 seed. Let's get that 1 seed, man. That's what your boy is hoping for. Long as we win, brother. That's it. I know, Preston. I know. I really do want that opportunity. I want the opportunity to beat Duke in the ACC championship game. And then I'd love the opportunity to meet them in the Final Four again, or even the Natty. And then to beat them again. Oh. I mean, you already can't say anything to us because Coach K's last home game was an L to Carolina. And the one time that these two storied programs met in the Final Four, it was the better blue that won. So you already can't say anything, but good night. We'd be able to talk crap forever, man. Once again, not that we already can't. Ugh. They just can't stop them, man. Wow, no call, bro. 6-point game with $135 to play, man. That's big. Because Wake Forest really hasn't been able to stink and stop them. Yeah, of course we did, Preston. Of course we did, brother. Wow, that's a big, strong take right there, dude. 8-point game. Ishmael Leggett has had himself a BG, short for ball game. He's been the dude, man. He has been the dude. That's tough, man. Yeah, that's thinking tough right there, bro. In and out, froze him into the body. That's big time, man. That's a big time play. 75-67 Pitt. 121 to play. Wake Forest calls a timeout. And Leggett has basically taken over this stinking ball game. I mean, they just can't stop him. They just can't stop him right now. He's got 28. My dude's got 28, man. Henson's only got 20. And remember, this is off the bench. Leggett is coming off the bench. He's 11 for 18, 2 for 6 from 3 with 28 points. Henson 6 for 12, 4 for 6 from 3, 4 boards, 2 assists, and 20 points. Yeah, man. That's crazy, man, what Leggett has done in this one. Pretty wild. Man, dude, that's what you drew up? I think that might be all she wrote, dude. Unless they can get a quick turnover right here. Free throws coming for Pitt, man. Yeah, they got to get through Nick. They got to get through Nick and the Wolfpack first. You're right. Hey, man, I'm not going to sleep on them. I mean, I didn't think that you guys would put up much of a fight against Clemson, and you got the dub, so. Yeah, I would rather, I mean, you know, Duke is a bigger basketball thing. You know, that's kind of the thing about, like, Carolina, at least for me, from my personal perspective. The Duke basketball rivalry with Carolina is what I look forward to. You know, the state just hasn't had enough success against us, thankfully, for me to just like get the same kind of excited. You know, because we kind of go into the, and I'm saying this like legitimately, not as in spite, but I kind of go into the state game expecting to win, and we're just completely shocked when we don't win. You know, when Duke and Carolina get together, I think right now, over the last 115 meetings, it's 58-57. I mean, it's been that competitive back and forth. So, obviously, you're excited when you win, and when you lose, it's not really like, it's painful, but it's not unbelievable. Like, losing to NC State, you know, just to be honest, is kind of like, how in the world did we let that happen? But now, from a football perspective, you know, I don't really put a lot of stock into the Duke game. I expect to beat Duke. You know, it's kind of like they flip. They flip side, because now I expect to beat Duke. If we don't beat Duke, then there's something wrong in football. But as the NC State is like the Super Bowl to me. You know, that's the game that I look forward to every year. And it's because there's more competitive. Now, it wasn't competitive last year. NC State whooped our ass because we just decided that, you know, after the Clemson game, we didn't want to play football anymore or something. I don't know, man, because that was just disgusting. And if you haven't, go back and check out my reactions to that NC State game, because I about lost my marbles, because I never thought that I would see what I saw from a North Carolina team, especially from Mac Brown's team. Just like no want to whatsoever. And I was extremely disappointed by it. But like Preston said, well, I would pull for State over Duke in basketball. You know, I pull for everybody but State. It's everyone against State in football for me. But obviously, I don't want Duke winning football games either. It's just State is the one that you know, State gets my blood boiling. It's that rivalry that gets my it gets me excited. Gets me excited in football. I love the North Carolina NC State game. I love it. That's why I was so pissed off about last year and what happened. So yes, in the ACC tournament on the hardwood, Carolina Duke every single day. On the football field, on the gridiron, oh yeah, give me North Carolina NC State all day. I could play that game 12 times a year. Oh, my goodness. Once again, bro, swiping the ball out, dude. They tried to make a run, man. They tried to make a run. Yeah, I get it, Brian. I know you guys do. You know, and that's what makes me so upset about it, is because, you know, State fans are literally like, it's to that point where you guys are, you know, if you don't beat Carolina, it's like, what in the world just happened? See, I can't stand that, because, you know, from my perspective, that's not how it's supposed to be at all. It's at least supposed to be competitive, you know, not 39-20. And I'll be honest with you, I'm surprised that game was that close. Oh my goodness. What in the world is going on? Pull it. Be easy. They're just playing hard, man. It might, Dub. It might, man. And I'm not going to lie, that'd be great for TV. I just, I'm hoping that it doesn't come to that, bro. And the reason is because I think Carolina's a better team, and I don't want them to, I don't want them to be the team that puts out Caleb Love. All right, Dub. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit, man. I'm right behind you, dude. We got 20.4 seconds left. Obviously, it's a foregone conclusion. What do you guys want to talk about real quick, man, for us that can get out of here? We got any pressing issues? Anybody got any news? What do y'all think about the matchup tomorrow? North Carolina Pitt. How's that make you feel? Excited? Is it a pushover? High scoring game, low scoring game. Jeff Capel on the other side. Not a big Jeff Capel fan. What's up, Cole? Hey, revenge, bro. I like it. Because this Carolina team's not soft. So, I like it, Preston. I like it. Nervous as always, brother. I know. Nervous as always. Oh, man. There it is, bro. North Carolina and Pitt tomorrow at 7 o'clock. So we'll hang out, man. 7 o'clock. If you guys can, make sure that you stop by. Come hang out with me as we watch Carolina take on the Pitt Panthers. It's going to be a physical game, bro. It's going to be a good basketball game, man. I'm sure it's going to be a really good basketball game, tightly contested game. But like Preston just said, bro, if we play the way that we played today with that same intensity, that same physicality, bro, I think that we're going to be all right. We'll be okay. Because we still are the more talented team. So if we play like anything like we did today, I think we'll be okay, man. But I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out. I got to stink and get off of here. Got to get ready for work. Working a couple hours tonight, and then make sure that you do me a favor. Check out the I'll do a reaction video. They'll be later tonight, and then we'll do a preview as well, a real quick preview for the Carolina Pitt game. So appreciate you guys, man, and I'm looking forward to hanging out with you guys tomorrow, baby. 7 o'clock, Tar Heel Nation.